So you gotta scratch like Baloo.
Oh, all the time. Listen, I'm notorious for walking into people's office at the bank, and I would rub my back on their doors, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm too big, I can't reach it, so I'm gonna use your door." And they would
I've,
get mad at me, and I'm like, "Well, whatever."
I've been at a couple of shows where I just walk in and they're like looking at me and I'm against the pillar like.
Oh yeah. Listen. So today we're talking about passions, and you know what? Hey, being able to annoy people in the workplace definitely a passion of mine. That is top tier.
Oh,
What's going on, guy? What's up, Serge? Yeah. So we were talking
I'm
earlier.
passionately scratching at my back. That's what I'm talking
Listen,
about.
guy. That's why I have this little thing. It is. I just.
I got one in the other room.
Listen, it's a useful purchase. That's for sure. Okay, it is a useful purchase that everyone should have. Even so, the Chinese word for this thing is to not be a burden on other people. It's kind of like do it yourself, fucko. I'm like, guy, they are a different kind of savage. Now, speaking of being savage, there has been a lot of weird stuff happening. And one of the big things from the pandemic was a lot of people started trying to find their own passion to write them in the storm, right? Because it's a new taint scratcher. That's exactly what it is. Listen,
Ball
there have been
scratcher.
times.
Ball
There have been
scratcher.
times. That's why I've lost the weight is specifically so it's easier so I can get a full range of motion when I scratch.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you needed the full range of motion when you were jacking off.
No, I've never been
You
too
never
fat to
got
jack
Tyrannosaurus. You
off.
never got Tyrannosaurus. Like just.
No. I'm lucky I have ape arms, so even at my fattest, I could still do it. Uh, I did have to like lift up my gut once, but that was like, you know what? It was that's fine. That's
I used to do the knuckle belly test. Like I remember like you sit down and you go to that first knuckle, so you ain't got that much belly overhang, and then like 6 months later you're like to the fourth knuckle, and and you're like, hey, I used to be able to see a lot more of my dick down there. What's going on?
listen, that is just how that is. And you know what? See, that's okay. So Marco is now rampantly harassing everyone in his uh, messenger group of pictures of the farm that he's working at because, uh, well,
I've
as you can
seen
see
some
behind
shit.
him,
I've seen some
he
shit.
he's been seeing some things. Some listen, a lot of the times, you get the steak, you don't necessarily want to know where the steak's being made. Okay, that's so ultimately, yeah. That's how convenient, Marco. Just lift up so you can see the massive testicles on one of the bulls that Marco was, if anything, philandering with. He was just pushing them around the rat patch. No, but actually, you know
Dude,
what?
that's like that's not even a tea bag. That's like a whole barrel of tea right there.
That's a
That's
lunch
the whole.
lunch bag. That's a
Yeah,
lunch sack. An evening meal. Just boom, right.
that's a
Yeah.
Macy's bag right there.
I saw a video once of a guy running down the street naked, and he was like, all the cars were kind of stopping at a light, and he was just kind of like putzing, like he was sweating buckets. He was high off his tits, but then they turn around like, "Hey man, you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then he looked down, and his nuts were massive, like to the point where it was almost the size of his thigh, like half his thigh. You're just like, "What?" And they're like, "Why are your balls so big?" He's like, "They're just like that." And they drove away. And I'm like, that is the greatest conversation. Guy, no, it was just like one giant grapefruit. Marco, you have to invest in a fish milking farm. Obviously, you weren't here for that conversation, Marco. We talked about a new invention. It's going to be called ocean milk. And you're going to have to watch Cole, Matt, and myself essentially making up a product that was absolutely
Fish
horrible.
milk.
Yeah. Because that's the new. Listen, because we've had all the nut milks, and now we're gonna go the other way. We're gonna milk fish.
What? Fish don't have titties. You have to go through a dolphin.
Nuts don't have titties either, sir. Okay.
But you can squeeze something on them. You get fish oil. You don't get fish milk. The
Trust
fuck
me,
you
guy.
can
We got there. Listen, I don't remember exactly how we got there, but we got there. It was a fun. It was pretty ludicrous.
I hate to see
Um,
the refining process on that.
thick like a milkshake.
I bet.
So, but yeah.
Holy balls.
Oh God, fish nothing. No, it's. Are you guys still in a heat wave or what?
Yeah, it's a little warm out here.
What are you guys up to?
Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty hell outside.
It's only like 87, 88 here.
No, I think at noon it broke 90, like mid 90s maybe.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot. And you know what? Like, I remember I was asking you, like, most of it's outside, right?
Yeah, I mean we got when we're inside in the barns and shit, we got a little bit of, but so are the flies. The flies are inside there, and yeah, I'd rather be outside in the heat than inside with the flies.
Yeah, flies
Dude,
do not like the
that
sun.
you could surf on, dude.
Oh,
Like,
for real?
dude, like you can strap fucking two flies to your fucking feet and fly the fuck away like you're on a drone. These things, I feel so bad for some of these cows. Like I thought, the cow had like kind of like a abscess or something. It's a fucking fly. I'm just looking at me like, mind your business.
Guy, and that's when like bot flies and stuff, like they get in there and you're like, they can because they can't really get at their gut. So if those flies get in there, like, oh man, it's a really painful existence for a cow. And cows are a weird animal because they can't, like, you'd think they'd be like a hippo where they're super aggressive because they're huge, but they can be.
Don't let them little farm TV shows fool you.
No.
The ones that are out to pasture, yeah, them motherfuckers are fucking wild animals. They're just they got, I mean, they got fenced in, but they're fucking fenced to them. I mean, that's a whole world to them out there. And they control it. They got their own hierarchy or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Trust
sure.
me. Like the cows that you see on TV and all them, they say, oh, let me go pet Bessie.
Oh,
my
no.
ass. You walk up on one, you hear a right in your fucking face. Like right there in your face. You feel the snot and yeah, you rethink of that whole, oh, let me love up on the pretty cow. No.
Hey, Cole's here too. Oh, your audio is horrible, Cole.
Driving, right? How you guys doing?
Speaking of horses, what's up, Cole?
Not much. How are you doing?
I'm doing balls deep here.
Good to hear. It's good to hear. So what are we talking about?
We are talking about our passions and how we find them. Okay? Because Marco is a lover of animals. Now he's on a farm randomly castrating animals. He's having the time of his life. And
oh, dude,
yeah,
dude.
He tried sending those pictures too. We're like, hey.
Dude, no, I couldn't get the cash. I was almost puking, dude. To watch a live, to assist, fuck watching. I assisted in a live horse castration. Balls are fucking huge, and to see when it get tossed in the air for a dog to just catch it, like, new snack! Like the dogs knew. The dog fucking knew that them balls were his as soon as that fucking horse got laid down. And then today, have anybody ever realized that the last couple of bites of a DeRusso sausage sandwich looks just like the insides of a fucking horse's testicles? No, me neither, until I was eating my fucking sandwich today, and now no more sausage sandwiches for this motherfucker.
Listen, people, there's a thing called too much knowledge, okay?
Oh.
It's sometimes just not worth Googling.
That's what the Christian God punished people for, and I know why now.
Well, listen, it's some knowledge is forbidden for a reason, people. And
yes, you do not want to witness a fucking dog munch a fucking horse testicle. Freshly squoze, like fucking fresh.
Right.
What'd you say, Cole?
I said he's right. You're right. I don't want to know that. I don't want to see that.
No. It's just some things are just meant to not be seen. We're getting a lot of feedback from you, Cole. I'm gonna mute you, okay?
All right.
Wave your hand and you can talk though. Let me know. Oh God. That sound is
Fuck,
driving me
dude.
crazy. Yeah, Serge remembers Ocean Milk from Tuesday when we had a conversation. Cole, you should know I did tell Marco to go watch the episode because it's
You
absolutely
want to make a
ridiculous.
beverage, make it out of horse balls.
Oh, I feel. Listen. I feel like
Dude,
there aren't
it
enough
got
horse
tossed in the air. It
testicles.
looked like a lawn dart when he tossed it. It kind of,
Oh,
it had a little hang time in the air, and it
oh,
just swooped right in the dog's mouth. It was like perfect, nothing but net. That dog was happier than a pig and shit, dude. And just imagine,
it's
like
not
these are
nice.
great Pyrenees,
too, just so you know.
dude. And these are great Pyrenees. Like you ever see them dogs? They're big fucking white dogs. Yeah. You wonder why these fucking dogs follow these horses around. It's because they're ready to eat their nuts, dude.
Listen, that's the same as when some dogs will attack like hamsters in fields and stuff like that, and crazy shit starts going down. Man, that is a weird existence you're going through. Oh fuck! What the fuck? Thank you. Walkie talkies are neat. Goby right into the dog's mouth. That is oh.
And the other one, like the other dog was waiting there, waiting for the other nut. You know, he just handed it to the other one. Like,
they knew there was two.
The dogs fucking knew, dude.
Nah, that's not right.
Dude,
Listen.
I came in the one morning, the one dog is chewing on a fucking cow jawbone. I'm like, this is all kind of House of 1,000 Corpses.
Well, listen, you gotta wait for the fish man. The
Fish boy.
Yeah, fish boy. You gotta. Fish boy's important. No, listen. This is the thing is a lot of people don't understand. Like, it's very easy to sway people to be like, oh, go vegetarian or go vegan and all that kind of stuff. Because if you see how a good farm is run, it still can be quite traumatic. And that's a good farm. There are, I wouldn't say bad farms, because bad farms get shut down. That is a fact. But there are ways of doing things en masse that is, it can make you uncomfortable. Let's say that. It's
like,
very heartless.
Like the horses that we have and the cattle that we have, like they're breeders, they're thoroughbreds and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they're well taken care of, and it's even taken care of is brutal, dude. I mean, it's real brutal.
Well, you don't realize, like, okay, this is one of the things where it's like, listen, there aren't enough of certain people doing certain jobs, such as farmers, right? It's become very, very big and monstrous and a huge ordeal, and that's why you have farmers who have, 100,000 acres, which you're going 100,000. Like, who are you feeding, jack off? Like, it doesn't. But that's the thing is, that's become to make it more efficient and everything like that, right? But having a passion with animals is what you need to get through that stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's why
definitely, because if you don't like animals, you sure as fuck wouldn't have lasted the first day where I'm at.
Yeah, I would say to people around the world, I know we're kind of bouncing around the subject of passion, but always try new things just because you never really know what you'll be passionate about, right?
Don't try to castrate a horse unless you have a fucking good stomach.
Not without a YouTube video open. Let's be honest. Like, you need directions.
It's not a
You can't
hard
just
process.
wing something like that.
It's not a hard process at all. It's pretty goddamn quick, but it is traumatic. It is very traumatic. I've seen gunshot wounds and oh my god, I will never ever get that ball out of my fucking head.
God, no, that's just. Hey, Michael, welcome.
Mikey,
I would have been here on time, but I fell asleep.
That happens. Listen, the afternoon nap is the perfect thing to break the heat.
Dude, that's what it
Take
is.
your pants off, put the fan directly to your nuts, and just go.
This humidity's killing me here.
We're making the trivia night.
That's what I had. I needed a nap. Now I got to set up for the show tomorrow and everything.
Awesome. Do you want to plug the trivia night?
That's tonight. Every Thursday. Every single Thursday, right in downtown Warren at the Underground Lounge. It's in downtown square in Warren, Ohio, below the Best Western Hotel.
Go check
every Thursday at 7. What, Margot?
He said you can watch Michael's mama and aunt hit on me.
Yeah, they'll be there.
I
They're
know.
there every
I've been
Thursday.
getting calls.
That's not right. Listen,
Mama Copenhagen, we got an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
oh God. Listen, that is one of the things that I think is hilarious is that some people have been able to find their passion, but that's why. Always try new things, but remember, make sure you're doing them, do a little bit of research before you jump off the ledge, because
don't make your passion crack or heroin.
also a good point. Also a good point, okay? Cole's giving a thumbs down. He thinks crack and heroin should be up for grabs. Who knows? It's choose your adventure. Don't listen to Marco.
Bad move right there. Unless you're like, if you're 70, 80s, your kids and grandkids are taken care of, you ain't got to worry about your pension or your lights and nothing like that.
Sure.
Then fuck it. If I'm comfortable at that age, then I'm doing meth, heroin, all that. They go, where's Papa Crackhead out in the back?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Listen, I already said that. I'm like, look, I don't think I'm going to make it to 65. Forget about after that, because if I'm at 70, can you imagine my fat ass at 70? Oh, God.
Do they make diapers that big?
They really don't.
He'll start going through that phase where he starts like losing all his weight, but the skin will be there. He'll really look like a Shar-Pei.
Oh, at least. Listen, I would turn into a flying squirrel, right? I would just
like
hover in spots.
Remember in gym class when they used to have the big parachute? They wave
Exactly.
it up and down.
Listen, I could count for that. I definitely puddle when I sit down, so that's only reasonable, okay? But no, I don't think those are one of those things where it's like, guy, at 70, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna start doing heroin because I'm like, just get me out of here.
I don't know about heroin. I ain't too much for needles, but I'm definitely probably gonna do meth because I hear you can
smoke heroin.
I hear you can fuck like a madman on meth. And you can still get 18-year-old meth heads to fucking suck your 70-year-old meth head dick.
I honestly feel like Marco banging chicks and getting them pregnant when he's in his like 75, 80 age, I think is just, that's how you change the future, people.
That's how you change
I
the
regret
world.
waking up.
I'm making a difference, goddammit.
Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate that, Mr. Copenhagen. That's very generous of you. Trust me.
Games too. You wouldn't even know he's like 56.
Hey, man. Listen, ultimately, we're all old as fuck, except for Cole, the rat bastard.
Yeah, but I look the youngest.
Yeah, well, listen, it's that whole black don't crack, right? That's fair.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Listen,
Mexicans don't Crexican?
Sure. Well, all I know is I have already started getting looks where people will see my wife and then look at me and go, nice. And I'm like, nah, whatever. That's fine.
Black don't crack.
You're just trying to fatten her up before you eat her.
That's it. Listen.
No, now the Asians don't die, man. You ever seen
Asian don't raisin. They hit like 75, 80, and then they just crumple into a small little sorcerer of some sort.
Like them Russian little dolls, they fold into each other.
100%. It's definitely witchcraft at that age, because like they go to bed one night and they go into a cocoon, they wake up and they bam, a foot shorter. It's insane, but that's all right. That's how life is.
Dino's gonna get arrested for stepping on his wife.
I don't think you can get arrested for stepping on family.
If you kill her,
I'm not that. I could probably. Well, no, I couldn't kill somebody.
If she's shrunk and you step down on Mama's son, that's it. She's a Nike.
They'll smother her like a mountain village in a goddamn avalanche.
Once
like
again,
Gojira!
I prefer Sasquatch of the North. Anyways, listen, go try shit out when it comes to passion. You'll never know where you find it. Marco has found it essentially showing everyone pictures of giant bull testicles that he sees on a regular basis now at his day job.
If you receive a video from Marco Torres, do not open it.
Never.
Do not open it.
Never open that.
Why? They're all natural.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
They're all natural.
100% don't open that. Essentially, you know what? You wait because he'll send it to a group as well, and then you see what everyone responds within the group because other people haven't learned. You just don't respond.
Just don't even accept like his Snapchat request ever.
Oh.
Don't even like add him on Snap.
I don't even have. Well, I might. I don't even know if I have Snapchat. I think I got an Instafuck or whatever the hell it is.
Oh.
Snapagram and InstaChat.
Twatter.
Listen, he definitely has Twatter.
Yeah, who am I kidding? I'm talking to a bunch of old fucks. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah. Because we know
We're all
technology.
natural. We're all natural, right there, baby.
We still use smoke signals, right? This has been Retired Scoundrels. We pretty much talked shit the whole time about Marco showing off animal testicles to every one of his friends and telling stories about them being just thrown into the air for dogs to catch.
Chuck, dude. Oh my god.
I'm going to be streaming
like a
later
Sam
to build
Raimi
some more
film.
Lego, but anybody else got anything they need to plug?
Tomorrow night, downtown Warren, seating at 8. Show starts 8:30, 15 a ticket. You're going to see Shane Herman, Aaron Scardina, and Jason Moliterno from the Youngstown Comedy Syndicate. I'm your host. And new fella, Michael. God damn it, I got to remember this kid's name. I'll remember him after I see him. I haven't seen him yet. But I hear he's really, really good. I'm putting him on for a friend.
Fantastic.
Come check it out. Awesome show. $15.
Nothing wrong with that Friday night. Stay-at-home show has moved to Sunday. We're doing kind of a quasi-writing room just to play with some ideas.
Yeah.
But as well, hit up me, Dean the Genetic Marvel, Upside Down Studios for Marco, Michael Copenhaver, comedy.com. Comedian. Michael Copenhaver, comedian.com. And Cole Clayton is Sniffing Glue 22 on all social media. So follow him. He just actually released a bunch of stuff on some new content for everyone to check out, and we're going to be collaborating. So
Hey,
that
if
is
things
it.
go well, wait a minute. If
What?
things go well, I'm
Yeah.
going to go buy a hydraulic fuck machine, so we'll show it off on the next show.
What's wrong with you?
I'm going to bring it to your trivia night if I buy it.
That seems like a you problem, buddy. Have a great day, everyone. And just remember, follow your passion. Later.